century old. Can you imagine if I'm 75 years old already? Right? So, age is simply a number that signifies how long you've been walking this earth. Although age gives you some perspective, it does not define your life. With this, I would like to share some secrets on how to stay young. Secret number 1. Live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Secret number 2. Always do things you don't know to keep you learning. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. And lastly, secret number 3. Live your life and forget about your age. Thank you.
I'm sweating. I'm getting old. I used to really dance long, but well, what do you expect of being 75 years old? But anyway, did you enjoy the production number? So, I'd like to thank Claire again, our choreographer. Where's Claire? I used to do these things, choreographing folk dances, line dancing, whatever. You're here. For so many years, but now I'm really very happy because we have new members in our community, young, talented, professional, and so most of the dances right now are being choreographed by these people, Claire, Millie, Marites, Lori, Annabelle, but still I do the Filipino folk dances. That's my forte. Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.
And thank you to all the dancers, especially the guys. They don't really, you don't make them, you cannot make them dance, but because of my birthday, they said yes. So thank you to Neil, to Ruel, to Dave, and to Dominic. So thank you so much. We have more dancers later, and then please join us when we open the dance floor for more dancing. Father said, "How are you feeling?" And I said, "I'm a little nervous because I said we only have 200 chairs, and I was worried that we don't have enough chairs tonight, but we do have enough chairs." A night of memories and fun. At first, my friends here at the community said, Casino Royale, or a night of glitz and glam, Hollywood style. Although we have, we can see a lot of Hollywood sceneries right here, but actually I did not want it because my guests might expect to have filet mignon, top sirloin steak, caviar, or expensive wines to be served tonight. So I said no. So let's just call it a night of memories and fun. So tonight, I would like to walk you through my 75 years of life, just the memories that I cherish a lot. I'm going to leave behind the trials, the challenges, the frustrations, the pains along the way. I would leave that to my 80th birthday. Yeah? So come again, hopefully, God willing, I'll be celebrating my 80th birthday with you again. I was born on March 15, 1949, so actually my real birthday was yesterday. But because it was a Friday, then we decided to have the celebration today. To the late Federico Garces and Rosalia Garces. I was born in Narvacan, Ilocos, Philippines, the northern part of Luzon. And I have, there are 7 children in the family. Eldest was 2 years old when he died. It was World War II, and he died of malaria. And my sister Erlinda came 2 years after, towards the end of World War II as well. So they were in the evacuation area in the mountains, far and out of reach of the Japanese soldiers. So, what do you expect life in the in the forest and all that? So, I was raised by my grandparents because a year after I was born, Merlinda, the next one to me, was born. So, my mother would have difficulty maybe raising two babies at the same time. So, I was raised by my grandparents, and I thank them for that. And we have Merlinda, a retired nurse. Erlinda is a retired banker, although she was a dietitian, nutritionist in the Philippines. The one who said the invocation. Will you stand up, my sister? I'd like to acknowledge them because they are the sponsors tonight. My sister sponsors the party tonight. Merlinda, registered nurse. Carolina, registered nurse. Melissa, who lives in Texas with her family. And of course, my brother, the youngest one died 5 years ago of cancer. He was young, he was 58. But I have here with me my sister-in-law, Lori, still a part of our family. And she takes care of me, although my brother is not here anymore. I have not moved on since my brother passed away. My childhood was happy and it was normal, but we did not have Wi-Fi, we did not have gadgets, we didn't have cell phone at that time. So as a young boy, I played with rubber bands, marbles, toys, taps, trompo, yo-yo, tumbang preso, patintero, and hide and seek, where we hide under the haystack in the middle of the farm or in the field. As a student, I was a very competitive student. From first grade up to third year high school, I was first honor. And then I graduated valedictorian from high school. And I remember when I was in third year high school, one of my classmates was the top in geometry. And I said, no, I don't want that to happen. So I studied geometry really hard until I became the highest again in the whole class. So that was me as a student. Then after, in high school, I'd like to think that I started honing or developing my leadership skills because I was the president of the senior class as well as the president of the student body. I remember when I was in second year high school, I ran for a position of the government, the student body, against a fourth year student, but I won. That's how, when I'm saying these are cherished memories, so don't think that I'm bragging, but these are the things that I would like to remember tonight, okay? After high school, I enrolled in college, University of the East. I finished my Bachelor of Science in Pre-Medicine. That is a four-year course degree, but I did not pursue a career in the medical school because from second grade, I already wanted to become a teacher. So when I finished my Bachelor of Science in Pre-Medicine, I majored in biological sciences and math, and started teaching sciences and math in high school. I taught only for 5 years in high school because at that time, the salary of teachers in the Philippines was $700. And that was about, at that time it was $2 pesos per dollar, so that was only about $350 a month. So I found a job at the Bureau of Product Standards, Department of Trade and Industry, where my beginning salary was 7 times as much as the salary of a teacher. So I worked at the Department of Trade for 10 years, and the highlights I would like to cherish then was my scholarship to Japan. I was sent by the Philippine government to study in Japan for 6 months, from June to December 1979, to study metrology and metrication. So what is metrology? It's the standardization of measurements, and metrication was the we were changing over from the English system to the metric system. So I had the chance to tour the different cities of Japan, Kobe, Tokyo, Osaka, and with free allowances and all that. And the other thing is that when I was in the Department of Trade, I was chosen to be one of the many government employees who was trained at the National Defense College for Future Leaders Program. This was a program by then President Ferdinand Marcos, and we were screened rigidly by the Civil Service Commission through the leader's chairmanship at that time of Opobo Clubbing. So these are my memories. And then when in 1984, my visa to come to the United States was approved. My sister Linda came here in 1972 on a professional visa after she finished her college degree. The professional visa was open, so she was able to come, and she petitioned for my father, and my father petitioned for all of us, and that's the reason why all of us siblings are here in the United States. So I arrived here December 23, 1984. My first job was a dishwasher at Denny's for one day. My sister said, I said, I want to work, but then I saw that ad saying that being a dishwasher is $8 per hour. So I said that I work 8 hours at $64, and that's already times 2 at the time, that's already 100 plus a day. So times 30 days, so I said, oh my God, that's a lot of money. So, but then I worked for one day, and then the following day, I did not go to work. And so that was December 26, 1984. My sister said, no, you have to see United States, but don't work. I said, oh, I came here to, earn. But anyways, I did not go back the following day because I had a backache. And so hard, it's not because of the dishwashing job, but it's so hard to reach the cabinet where you put those pots and all that. So I said, I don't want to go back to work anymore. So it was a one-day experience, but I'm glad that I experienced that. And then I worked in an electronics company in San Luis Obispo for about 15 days only. We were making fluorescent lights and bulbs, and all my works at the end of the day were rejects. So I was frustrated, but the supervisor was very nice to me. She said that I know that you have a very good qualification, but it will take time. But then my sister Merlina, who used to live in Guadalupe, found an ad by the Guadalupe Union School District, and they are hiring teaching assistants. So I applied and I passed. I was hired. So I was a teacher assistant from 1985 until 1986 for 1 year and a half. Teaching assistant in Guadalupe are not aides. We actually reinforce what the teacher is doing in the classroom. So we're not aid, we're not going to do this and that for the teacher, but we help the student to reinforce their skills. So while I did not dream to become a teacher again in California, because oh my God, how can I teach with my Filipino accent, But one day, Mrs. Mac, one of the best teachers in Guadalupe, talked to me at recess time, and she came to me and she said, you speak good English. Where did you learn it? So I said, in the Philippines. So I think that was a light bulb, and I said, maybe I can be a teacher again. So Dr. Sanchez, who was a professor of Cal Poly, who came to Guadalupe to supervise student teachers, encouraged me to be in the teacher program. So I did. They evaluated my transcript, and they asked me to take some classes. But some of them I challenged them, like the Constitution, and there are other things that I just had to review and pass the exam. And then I had to go to Cal Poly to take classes in reading, mainstreaming, because I did not have those because I was a high school teacher in the Philippines. So in 1986, I got my multiple subjects teaching credential. And I was hired by Guadalupe as a regular classroom teacher. And at this point, I always say this when my principal, Mr. Jose Nichols, is here with any family event, that I always treasure, I always am thankful of his patience, unselfish dedication to help me to become not only a good teacher, but I'd like to think excellent teacher. He mentored me. My first 2 years of teaching, I was never absent, in spite of the fact that I had discipline problems. But I never thought at night, oh, I'm not going to school, because I would face the same problem in the morning with all this discipline problems. But no, for 2 school years, I had a perfect attendance. And proof, Rosie Garcia was my student teacher. And 6 years after teaching, I was chosen Teacher of the Year in 1992, and I think that was an honor for me, because there were many other teachers, excellent teachers in Guadalupe, that I thought were more qualified, but the administration recognized me as a Teacher of the Year in 1992, and my colleagues, my co-teachers accepted me for who I am, for who I was, and especially my friend right here, Glendy, and Sharon Hanowitz, who is in Las Vegas night right now. We were the core group in 2nd grade. And highlights in Guadalupe, number 1, not only the Teacher of the Year, but at the end, on the last day of each school year, I would put up a talent show where I taught the teachers, folk dances, whatever. Did you miss it? Ladies, at the end of the year, all teachers, the staff, the students would participate in the talent show. And that started in 1991 until I retired in 2009. And I miss that. That's a talent show every year. The best dancer here is Robin. I remember Tammy Majewski dancing the tinikling with me one time. So anyways, and the other thing that I remember from Guadalupe is that I really honed my leadership training. And I'm proud to say, Mr. Nichols, that I'm conducting leadership training in my community and even in the Philippines, using the techniques that I have learned in Guadalupe. And last September, I conducted the leadership training to the new officers here, and I thought that they would find it boring because there's nurses, they're professionals, but you know, the activities I did with them was the activities that I used to do with the GATE program for the gifted students, and they enjoyed it, like building straws, the longest and strongest breeds using straw and all that. And we tried to analyze what it means to us as a member or as an officer of the community, and they really enjoyed it. So, and also I initiated the visiting teachers program, where 4 teachers from the Philippines came in 1991. But unfortunately, the next year the program was discontinued because 2 of the teachers did not go back to the Philippines, and the U.S. Embassy in Manila did not give any visas to any of those who were trying to come and participate in the visiting teachers program. So it died like that. So it was, so anyways, and also I was proud because I was on a bilingual waiver at that time, but I really studied hard. I attended seminars to meet all the requirements of the bilingual program, and some of my teachers said these are difficult test exams. But one morning, Mr. Nicholas, congratulations to Abe Garces for passing the language development specialist in the bulletin. And then a week after that, congratulations to Abe Garces for passing the cultural and the ASA part of the bilingual test. So I'm proud And I think that's made me proud as a Filipino. And right now, I'm giving back to my community. As the president of the Filipino community, this is my 6th year as president. And I think I have made my legacy. If you see those who came here, Mr. Nichols, you can see our ceilings is different. And all the inside. This is my legacy right now. We changed, we repaired, we raised up the ceilings, we repainted everything, and we only had $22,000, but I worked hard, I solicited, and we came up with 80,000 to be able to finish this project. And now the challenge is for us to repair our barbecue pit, our storage, and our gutter. So, anyone who would like to donate? You know, the people here, the community, when they see me, oh, here comes A. I think he's going to solicit again for donations. But if you see that, that's a plaque right there, where all the names of the donors of this project are etched in that donors board. In 1991, I also initiated the sister city relationship between Narvacan, my hometown, and Grover Beach. And every year since then, some of our town officials are coming here to celebrate with us. And we have some mayors here who had visited the Philippines as well. And also some of our employees in Narvacan came here to observe how the government is running Grover Beach. And finally, next to God, my family is the next most important thing to me. As I said, my sisters, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law sponsored this party tonight. So I acknowledge them. But I am recognized as one of the pillars of the Garces family. I just coordinated our reunion last December, and also the 100th birthday of my grandmother in the Philippines. My aunties from New York celebrated 100 years last January. That's why I stayed 2 months in the Philippines to coordinate all these activities. But as far as family, I would like to read to you. I think it would sum up what my family thinks. What my family thinks about me. My aunt in the Philippines messaged me, and I would like to read it to you because I think that this would summarize what my family thinks about me. And I quote, "Happiest milestone 75th birthday. A. Wishing you all the best in life, good health, good life, good fortune, and good relationship with family, with everyone, especially with our God. May all the desires of your heart be granted and all your dreams be fulfilled. I recall you sharing to us that you wish for long life in order not to miss family reunions. I also remember saying that being a Garces is a gift, a blessing, a legacy. What a clear manifestation of the love and care to and importance of family to you. The whole family respects, admires, and appreciates you so much, not only for your leadership, your generosity for sharing everything to us, your time, effort, and financial blessings. I know your community, friends, and other people do likewise. We are so proud of you. We love you. How we wish we are there physically to witness, enjoy the grand celebration. Anyway, surely we are there in spirit. We hope to have another grand celebration here in the Philippines. We look forward to holding our next grand reunion soon. Let us hold one another together so that our dreams will never die. This is our family theme song. Happy birthday again. Enjoy. Cheers. Unquote. So with that, again, thank you everyone for coming. You made my 75th birthday a real memorable one. And enjoy the rest of the evening. I will be dancing one more time. And then we'll open the dance floor and we'll hope everybody will be dancing and have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, PA, for sharing those memorable memories of your 75 years. May I request that you remain on the throne.
Yeah.
Okay, crowd.
Okay, before we proceed, I would like to interview the biggest celebrity tonight, which is the Celebrant. Okay? He deserves a Hollywood talk show interview, right? But we are gonna do it Philippine style.
Oh my God.
We're gonna do fast talk, popularized by Boy Abunda. Alright, so there's two questions that are Filipino, but later on at the end, at the very end, I'm gonna translate it. Alright? All I need right now is a countdown timer.
Oh.
Anybody has a cell phone? Everyone, right? Can you imagine? There's probably like 100 people here right now. I mean, 100 cell phones going off. Okay, countdown timer, put it, set it 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Since we're Filipino, add 5 seconds. Okay? Filipino time. Make sure it's 2 minutes, not 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Are you ready, PA?
Sana.
Okay, your 2 minutes.